I'd put paddock south, paddock south,
South
south
paddock.
paddock. Don't trouble if you say south paddock, it might be the paddock that's south.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Paddock south, paddock east,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and paddock north.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to have
North.
south, and the east, and the north. So those are your descriptions.
Okay, well this is your Jurassic periods and stuff, so it's only new, is it?
Yeah, it's all
So
new.
it's all new, it's not old.
It's not old original rock.
No, it's all new.
Yep.
And there's all different combinations, isn't there? It's not just one.
Yeah. If you were going to give them a general name though, what would you give all those? We've got shale-derived soils, and we've got little outcroppings of basalt, this dolerite, this orangey stuff, and then all this yellow colour is all the alluvial stuff, isn't it? So along the rivers, so we're right on the floodplain of the Hawkesbury River here, so over many thousands of years, sediment's been deposited here to form alluvial soils. So what sort of, we've got some sandwich bags, but we don't want to overdo it. We don't want to take a vast quantity of soil out, because as you put it back in, then you will get depressions and things. Yeah. So I think enough to just fill a sandwich bag so that you can still close it, so that it's not going to burst open. 500 grams of soil or something like that. It's a hand auger. Really important to keep your back straight and bend with your knees, and suck your tummy muscles in. If you don't suck your tummy muscles in, and you do it with a stiff legs or a bent back, what happens?
You're going to injure yourself.
Yeah, you're going to injure probably your back or your neck. Okay, so just try and keep your back straight and your legs bent, and suck your tummy muscles in. Now, as you do this, you're pulling up about 100 ml of soil material. So it's nice and moist today, which is really good, so it should come out quite easily. So we're just going to take that out. It's actually
Grass. Rubber root.
there's some grass in there. About 100 ml of soil each time. And as I said, it's nice and moist, so it's actually, you can lift it up. Sometimes if it's very dry, as you lift it up, it all just falls back down in again. But it's nice and moist.
This is pretty nice colour soil. I thought it would have been a bit darker, but it's got red. Chocolate.
Marie, did you say you had a ruler?
Yes, I did. Metal one.
Can you just stand it up in that hole and see how deep that hole is now?
9 inches exactly, or 18 centimetres.
Okay, thanks very much for that. So that probably enables me to calibrate how much I'm taking out each time. I'm not actually taking out 100 ml. So if it's...
About 9 centimetres.
Yeah, so I'm taking a little bit less than 100. I'm probably taking about 90 each time. Sometimes it's hard to see in the hole in your sunglasses.
Yeah, I've got my torch.
Alright. Down about 300 ml or so now.
So I'm a little more clay, is it?
Let's see how crazy it will be.
It's not as falling out like it was in the top.
Yeah. All right, so
Okay, you want me to
Marie's
stop?
made a comment about the clay content. Somebody else want to have a try? Just retrieving some
Next one.
soil.
Oh.
Shouldn't need too much. A little bit.
Wow. Oh, you've got like 150.
Any change in colour or anything? A little bit darker?
I think it's more darker.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
A little bit.
That as it dries out, it'll get lighter as well.
So we
Yeah.
should take a photo of it very soon after we do it.
Colour change.
That if it's paler,
Yeah.
it's not white, so it's not calcium.
So I don't know if anyone can remember. Horizon that's the same colour, more or less, and then you start hitting some paler material.
Yep.
Have you gone from A to B,
Yes.
or have you gone from A1 to A2?
Yeah, it's leaching of the
Feel it.
ions and stuff going down into
darker.
the...
So going darker
Water
means
movements.
you've hit a B horizon.
Yeah.
Thing about these soils here, they're not very well developed. It's not your classic, like alluvial soils, you're not going to have your classic coming from parent material, weathered up into a C horizon, B horizon, A horizon. What you've got here is probably a poorly or weakly developed A2 horizon, which is paler. But anyway, have another go. Get another one out and just see. You can go down onto your knees as well, Jennifer. I mean, you might not want to get your pants dirty. But
Yeah, it's got a bit... Look how dark that is. Wow, redder, yeah. So that means the leaching of iron from A going to B horizon.
yes, and have a look and see if what we've got there
Oh.
is development of a B horizon or something else. But I'll just get you to, Annabella, just feel that for me. I just picked up that out of the soil. Try and squash it. Okay, so you might think, oh, that's gravel. I'll throw that away. But it's actually, in this soil here, it's got little nodules of manganese.
Oh, so it's a mineral. Yeah.
So it's a mineral that's accumulated. You know how bauxite is aluminium balls, and it accumulates in a similar way on the surface of soils up in in Queensland. This is a manganese ball, and it's not gravel. Okay, gravel would be a piece of weathered rock fragment, but a manganese ball is a mineralised, like a mineralised hailstone. Just forms by building up and up and up and up and up and up over time. Okay. So anyway, not all little balls are gravel. By textural change, but we'll do the texture test now. Thanks very much. I think that's deep enough just for now. Okay? That's deep enough for now. We'll do the texture. Take a little bit of water and mix it with the soil. So we're just going to knead it until it reaches a sort of a consistency. And we don't want the soil to stick to the fingers, but that's a bit of a tough call. So thanks, David. That gives us some characteristics which we'll look at in a minute. I'll come back to that. But while there's a little bit of a root there, I'm going to take that out. Okay, what we're going to do now is squeeze it out into a ribbon with a sliding motion with the thumb and the forefinger. And I'm trying to see how long that ribbon is before it breaks. Okay, so it's about a 50 mil ribbon. Okay, it forms about a 50 mil ribbon. And it should do that every time you do it. Okay, oops. Clumsy. Okay, it should do that every time. Just and those manganese nodules, you'll find that can get quite big. That's one there. So just squeeze it out between thumb and forefinger. And see if I can catch it this time.
Should you do like an average of 3 times or something to get the measurement? Or
Well,
once
yes, it's always better to do more than once, isn't
Okay.
it? You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can see from just a
Again,
look at
it's
that
like
that it's
so.
about 50. I mean, it's not going to 70. It's not going back to 30. It's staying around that size. Yeah.
Good unit.
Oh, yeah, that's really bad for me.
Oh dear.
I still got
Yeah, enter.
Then you change
That one.
UTM.
change
And the
metrics.
little,
Enter.
Not 2D.
Thank you. Not that much.
You come to here.
PH test.
And you can mark this one.
Put that on the tile.
Just
All you need is just a couple of drops of this
Okay.
universal indicator.
you can
Note
see
the order that we're doing this in. So soil on here, then the drops. Moisten it with the universal indicator. Now, if you hold that over there, I'm just going to put some of that on there. The good thing about this is it breaks the little granules of barium sulfate up, so it picks the colour up. If you don't use the sieve, well, you just get lumps that stay white, sort of thing. It's a bit of a waste. Don't need very much. Very simple test. So then you just have to compare the colour. So
5.5.
we've got to discard this properly. So we're going to put that into our little bag. Now those big garbage bags are probably a bit of an overkill, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, Marie, a bit more.
Not enough.
Yes, I go.
I think it's probably pushing it a bit to get it.
500 grams.
Yeah, just one more on that one.
Yeah,
no,
I've
no,
got
no,
one.
just this one here.
I've got one.
Is it 2?
I've got one.
Taking sample.
Okay, so I'm going to write mine down.
Now, Marie, you're going to have to say
Mary, how many
the
times?
one we got out of here.
Time.
South.
South paddock. Our first sample. Is it hard?
Yeah, it's not easy. Because of
They said bend your knees. Yeah. Okay.
it's very easy.
Maybe I can try.